Hey folks, Jason here with GuineaGamer.com, bringing you some more Tera gameplay. Today I'm joined with two of my buddies that just started playing Tera, and I thought we would get some feedback from them on their idea so far of how the game's going. And I'm joined with Curtis, who is Tut Baba Ganoush. Say hello, Curtis.
Hello, Curtis.
And then I have my buddy Lucas, who's playing Kung Poo.
How's it going, guys?
How's it going, guys? And we're in the Bastion of Locke. So the first thing that I wanted to ask you guys is your thoughts. Let's start with Curtis. Your thoughts thus far on if you like the game and things of that nature.
I enjoy the game. Lots of fun, especially for a free-to-play. Seems like there's a lot of content. I mean, this is our first dungeon, and it's already fun. I can't imagine what they're going to have in store later. So,
Nice.
everything you get for free-to-play it's totally worth it.
Is-
the time they probably put in grinding.
Is this your first MMORPG that you've played on console or in general?
Yes. First in general, probably.
Oh, shoot. I just almost messed up there. Looks like we have another Mystic. And in terms of the leveling process so far and your abilities, I know that you're playing the Sorcerer class. Are you finding that it's pretty self-explanatory? Was it easy for you to pick up and figure out the menus and things like that?
Yeah, everything's straightforward. The button layout for all the abilities that you get and all the stuff you can use works with the controller. The only thing is just getting used to the new buttons, just like any other new game. Remembering that Y is my lightning attack and blah 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 blah.
Nice. And Lucas, I know that you've played MMOs in the past. We used to play Warcraft. Things like that. What are your general thoughts on Tera so far?
So I think Terra's got a great base. I think obviously they've got some optimization still to do, but that's expected coming from a PC game into Xbox. I did play Skyforge on Xbox, and I was very underwhelmed with the lack of skills and action bars, things like that. This one is definitely, I mean, you can add a third action bar, which I've done, gives you way more skills. I can compare it to World of Warcraft because that's what I'm used to from an MMO standpoint, and I mean, it has a lot of the same feel to it. So I'm really impressed, especially for free-to-play.
Sweet. Are you finding that it's pretty intuitive with the way the layouts are, the default layouts? Do you feel like you will change a lot of your abilities around?
Yeah, so I've actually already started doing that. I found that for me personally, the third action bar, which is accessed by holding left trigger, is a lot easier to access for me than the one holding the left bumper. It just feels more natural. So I've actually activated that and moved a lot of my secondary type attacks to that, and left a lot of my less common abilities like teleports, things like that on my on that second action bar.
Okay. And Curtis, have you had to change any of your abilities around, or are you finding that they're set up pretty much where you want them to be at?
I'm gonna go with both. I plan on changing it because from playing like first-person shooters so much, my finger's already on left trigger. So those movement abilities that I'm gonna use, I would like to have them ready to go when I need to escape or something. So I'll probably move them, but with them being on left bumper, it's still just right there, easy to use, not too bad.
Okay. And Curtis, have we talked about the targeting system yet? How you feel about the way that you can target? Do you primarily use the lock-on, or are you pretty comfortable with just targeting in general as a sorcerer?
Depending on what we're fighting, like a big monster, I'll target. That way I can dodge and move and not have to keep focusing on my aiming. But these smaller minions, I just play normally.
And Curtis, if you can dodge a wrench, can you dodge a ball?
Yes, patches.
Perfect. And Lucas, same question. Do you find the targeting system? Do you use the auto target, or are you more of just firing in the general direction?
So, on anything, say trash mob or questing related, I feel like everything dies fairly quickly. So it's not worth using the targeting system because your reticle works very well for aiming. Even AOE abilities, it works really well.
Okay.
But on the boss fights, definitely lock down your camera. It allows you you don't have to worry about aiming. You can focus more on, the reticles on the ground that have all the, abilities that you should stay out of. Red is bad, stay out of red, it'll kill you. But, outside of that, like, it just makes the fights easier from a standpoint of staying alive.
Okay. And I haven't played. Yeah, I was just thinking. I haven't played the sorcerer or the archer. I'm not really interested in ranged damage at all. That's just my play style. But I am curious of, do you have like I've seen Lucas's AoE arrow ability, I think it may be, and I just saw like a meteor strike. I don't know if that's from Curtis.
That's mine.
Okay, so that was, is that like a ability that has a cooldown on it at all, or?
Yeah, like it's got 12 seconds, so I'm about to use it again. And it takes about maybe 2 to charge up and use. But once I get, I think the glyphs unlocked, one of them reduces like cast time.
Okay.
So I'll be able to cast it faster, which would be nice.
Sweet. And I'm playing as you guys could see, I'm playing the Lancer. Just rolled the Lancer, and so far really liking it. I'm actually happy that these guys started to play the game, and I was hoping that they would pick the the Archer and the Sorcerer, because I don't ever want to play those classes. So it's kind of cool to have some feedback in regards to that. Oh no! And do you guys find that the questing is pretty self-explanatory, easy to pick up?
Yeah. There's been a couple times where I've kind of gotten lost or had a kind of a slight glitch and I had to restart the quest. And having to go back and then find where to start or something, it's fairly easy. However, that's my only real suggestion would be, an improvement would be maybe a little bit more of a clear indicator of where that quest is. For example, the mini-map up on the right, it kind of shimmers blue or has a blue haze. Which is good, it gets you there, but that's just me being lazy and saying, oh, I want something easier because I'm a gamer, sort of.
Nice. And Lucas, what are your thoughts on the questing system so far?
Really, it's really good. I do think, like Curtis said, it needs to be a little bit more specific as to where you should go. Maybe not necessarily from like the mobs you should kill, but like when you go to turn in a quest, sometimes I've noticed that a few of the NPCs can be hard to find.
Yeah.
So, that would be one small improvement. Does it make or break the game? Definitely not. I mean, they're still in the areas that they should be, so it's not a game changer, in my opinion.
Do you guys find that you're interested in the lore at all?
Yeah. The lore's been keeping me interested. Having to read everything actually engages me, and I don't just kind of zone out while they're talking. So that's a huge help. I recently been playing Far Cry 5 because it came out this week, and I found that the cutscenes and stuff were kind of boring. I mean, the game was fun, the story was good, but they just kind of dragged out each little individual talk session. And in this one, it's at your own pace, how fast you read, how much time you want to spend on it, which is really nice. But the story is still good. It's not this forced kind of, hey, we made a game, now here's this half-ass campaign story.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you, is there one portion of the game that you guys are excited to see in the future? Like, as far as leveling progression or more challenging dungeons or anything like that?
I would say both. Right now, like, I'm low level, I got good equipment. You know, I'm having fun doing this dungeon now. I can't wait for something more challenging. And on a weird plus note, you know, like, our team's okay. We're not really a group besides the three of us. And I'm still having a good time not having to worry about dying and that kind of thing. So it's not exactly easy because you got to dodge and stuff, but it's not solely dependent on that one healer that you need to, like, you need in there to keep you alive. Which it may become that. I don't know, but
yeah, and we actually have an AFK as well in our party, so it's pretty much us three and the healer. And Lucas, what are your thoughts? Are you excited about the progression in dungeons, the gearing?
Yeah, so I'm always in MMOs. I've always been about the late game, you know, in game, difficulty wise. To be honest, when it comes to, you know, my days of World of Warcraft, over time I felt like they made it easier and easier to play in-game content, and I actually lost interest because of that. So I hope that there's the challenge there. But either way, like, I mean, I still feel like this is a fun game, easy to pick up. You know, even if I had never played an MMO, I felt like they did a good job of explaining some of the main, like, key points. Obviously, the intricate details are always going to be a little bit more elusive. I feel like that's any MMO, though. That's what makes the game. That's how you get great at the game. Is to really find those intricate details and maximize and minimize, you know, things.
Okay. And Curtis, does it seem like the gearing and the enchanting and the gemming, that seems pretty straightforward and simple to pick up for someone without a ton of experience with MMOs or anything?
Yeah, and to make it better, I didn't really read the directions, you know, like everybody else. So stumbling through it myself and learning, yeah, it was quick to pick up, easy to do, very straightforward, not confusing at all. No.
Nice. Awesome. Well, I want to thank you guys for helping me out with this and giving us some feedback, especially for people brand new to Tera and one person brand new to MMOs in general. And I plan on bringing more videos featuring Curtis and Lucas's journey in the future. So yeah, guys, leave me a comment, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let me know what you thought of this interview type video. And with that, folks, I will wish you all well, and GG.